7 worst fruits for your waistline and wellness. Before you start throwing tomatoes at us, let's get one thing straight. Fruits are amazing, packed with nutrients that are great for our bodies. But did you know that certain types of fruit can contain more sugar and calories than you might expect? And for some people with health conditions like diabetes and acid reflux, some fruits can cause unwanted side effects. So whether you're a fruit lover or just looking for ways to improve your diet, join us as we explore these 7 fruits you might want to think twice about before indulging in. But don't worry, you can still enjoy them in moderation. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Number 1. Bananas. Bananas are packed with fiber and essential nutrients, but they might not be the best choice if you're cutting back on carbs or trying to keep your blood sugar in check. You see, bananas have a relatively high sugar content, weighing around 17 grams per serving. And if you opt for one of those big-sized bananas, you'll add about 120 calories to your daily intake. Yeah, most of the calories in bananas come from good old carbs. They don't offer much protein or fat, barely making up 8% of total calories. Now, protein and fats are essential for your body. Protein helps with immune function, tissue repair, muscle building, and bone health. Meanwhile, fats provide energy, help absorb fat-soluble nutrients, and play a role in hormone production and brain health. Sadly, bananas don't deliver these vital nutrients, so they can't stand alone as a complete meal. And here's another interesting fact. Over 90% of the calories in bananas come from carbs. So if you go bananas for bananas and consume too many of them, you might miss out on other essential nutrients they lack, like protein, fat, calcium, vitamin D, and iron. If you're dealing with late-stage kidney failure, it's worth monitoring your potassium levels. Bananas are known to be a bit potassium-rich. While it would take more than one banana to cause trouble, it's always wise to consult your doctor and understand how many you can safely enjoy. The key to enjoying bananas to the fullest is moderation. For most healthy people, 1 or 2 bananas daily should be fine. Just remember to balance your diet with other foods that provide the nutrients bananas might lack. 2. Dates. While dates may seem like a healthy snack due to their rich nutrient profile, they are one of the worst fruits you can eat. Despite being a good source of antioxidants and micronutrients like potassium, copper, and magnesium, they are also incredibly high in sugar and carbs. In fact, 1 cup, 160 grams of dried dates, contains a whopping 101 grams of sugar and 120 grams of carbs. That's a lot of sugar and carbs just for 1 serving. The high sugar content in dates can be particularly problematic for individuals with diabetes or those watching their blood sugar levels. Additionally, dates are high in sugar alcohol called sorbitol, which can cause digestive issues like increased bowel movements and gas, especially for those with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or sensitivity to sorbitol. Another factor that makes dates one of the worst fruits is their high fructose content. While fructose is a natural sugar in many fruits, too much can lead to health problems like insulin resistance, obesity, and even fatty liver disease. Therefore, it's essential to limit your intake of dates if you have these health conditions or are trying to maintain a healthy diet. 3. Lychee. Lychees are a delicious fruit often enjoyed in Asia and other parts of the world. They have a unique, sweet taste and are usually eaten fresh or used in desserts. But despite their popularity, lychees are considered one of the worst fruits for some people. While lychees are an excellent source of micronutrients like vitamin C, copper, and potassium, they're relatively high in sugar. This can be a problem for people on low-carb or low-sugar diets. For example, 1 cup of raw lychee contains about 29 grams of sugar, which is roughly equivalent to the amount of sugar in a can of soda. But that's not the only reason some people consider lychees a bad fruit. Turns out that lychees contain a toxin called methylene cyclopropylglycine, which can affect the brain when consumed on an empty stomach. This toxin can cause hypoglycemia, a condition where the body's blood sugar levels drop too low, which can be especially dangerous in children who are malnourished or undernourished. In some parts of the world, there have been outbreaks of encephalopathy, a brain disease among children who ate lychees. Researchers believe that the disease is caused by a combination of malnutrition, hypoglycemia, and the consumption of lychees. So, while lychees can be a delicious and nutritious fruit, eating them in moderation and avoiding them on an empty stomach is essential. 4. Mangoes. While mangoes provide essential nutrients like vitamin C and folate, they also contain a lot of natural sugar, about 22.5 grams per cup. If you're counting calories or trying to manage your blood sugar levels, mangoes might not be the best fruit to reach for. In fact, 1 bowl of mango slices can contribute to up to 23 grams of sugar and 100 calories to your daily intake. That's quite a bit, especially considering that mangoes are also high in carbs. Of course, that's not to say that mangoes are entirely unhealthy. They're still a better choice than processed snacks or candy, and they have some fiber that can help you feel full and aid in digestion. But if you're trying to manage your sugar or carb intake, it's a good idea to keep an eye on how much mango you're eating and balance it with other low-sugar fruits and vegetables. 5. Avocados. Avocados have been all the rage lately with their creamy texture and delicious taste. But did you know that they can be considered the worst fruit regarding calorie intake? One medium-sized avocado can contain a whopping 332 calories, making it a heavy burden to burn off. However, don't let that deter you from indulging in this fruit. Avocados are packed with heart-healthy monosaturated fats and essential vitamins and minerals like potassium, C, and B. Avocados benefit your health in many ways, and their high fiber content is one of them. However, it's important to note that some people may have an allergy to avocados, especially those with a latex allergy. This is known as the latex fruit syndrome, where the immune system attacks fruit proteins similar to the allergy-causing proteins in the latex, leading to allergic reactions. Another consideration is that avocados contain FODMAPs, which can cause digestive issues in people with irritable bowel syndrome. Eating food containing FODMAPs can lead to gas, cramping, bloating, stomach pain, diarrhea, or constipation. So if you have digestive issues, it's best to monitor your symptoms carefully after eating avocados and other high FODMAP foods. 6. Oranges. While oranges are chock full of essential nutrients like fiber, vitamin C, and potassium, their high acidity can worsen symptoms of GERD. If you struggle with acid reflux, you may want to think twice before reaching for that orange. And if you're taking beta blockers, it's essential to be mindful of how many oranges you're eating. These medications can increase your potassium levels, and too much potassium can harm your kidneys. If you have hemochromatosis, where your body stores too much iron, consuming high doses of vitamin C, like those found in oranges, can damage your tissues. And if you're taking medications containing aluminum, like phosphate binders, vitamin C can increase absorption. Finally, if you're on hormone replacement therapy, it's worth noting that vitamin C may increase your estrogen levels. So while vitamin C may be great for some people, they may not be ideal for others, particularly those with specific health issues or are taking a particular medication. 7. Coconut. Coconuts are pretty high in calories. Just 100 grams of coconut meat can set you back 354 calories. That's like a mini workout on its own. And let's not forget about the fat content. Coconut contains a significant amount of fat, which not only puts a dent in your low-fat diet goals, but can also increase your risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and high cholesterol. You must be mindful of portion sizes if you're a coconut lover. Those innocent-looking coconut chunks can quickly add up. And before you know it, you've devoured more than 1,400 calories of delicious coconut. That's the maximum recommended daily intake for a small, inactive female. Now, let's talk about coconut oil. Many plant-based recipes call for this tropical oil, but here's the thing. Coconut oil is exceptionally high in saturated fat. In fact, it has 50% more saturated fat than butter. That's not precisely heart healthy. If you're a fan of using coconut oil in your cooking, it might be time to reconsider and opt for healthier alternatives. But wait, it's not all bad news. Coconuts do have some good things about them. They have a lot of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Plus, coconut water, the refreshing liquid inside young coconuts, is hydrating and packed with electrolytes, making it a fantastic natural thirst quencher. So when it comes to coconuts, moderation is key. Enjoy it in moderation as part of a well-balanced diet, and be mindful of the high calorie and fat content. And that's it for our list of the 7 worst fruits to eat. While these fruits may not be the best options for everyone, it's important to remember that moderation is key. It's okay to enjoy these fruits occasionally, as long as you're mindful of their potential drawbacks and adjust your intake accordingly. Remember, a balanced and varied diet is essential for optimal health, and plenty of other delicious and nutritious fruits are out there to explore. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.